Samuel relaxes in a cage with a white tiger. He has been fascinated by animals all his life. He was born and raised in a forested area. He often brought home creatures he had never seen before, despite his mother's misgivings. So when Samuel announced to everyone what he was going to be, no one was shocked. He aspired to be an animal keeper, but even Samuel could not have predicted that this momentous event would happen at a zoo. Nothing made Samuel happier than being hired by someone close to him who was a zookeeper. Finally, he was doing something that made him happy every day. Plus, the job paid well enough for Samuel, which made things even better. There was also a unique animal here, a gorgeous, colorful tigress named Luna, the only white tigress in the zoo, who loved Samuel. Samuel loved her too. No one could understand their unusual relationship. Luna rarely approached people. When she was little, she was mistreated by tourists. When Luna was rescued by the zoo, she did not try to interact with anyone. Samuel managed to break through Luna's shell of fear. Lots of support and patience, but disaster struck. Luna was about to give birth to a baby as part of a breeding initiative to save white tigers. Luna had a difficult pregnancy, but her birth was terrible. Samuel looked after her for hours. Samuel needed Luna's babies to be born as soon as possible. Luna was taken to the vet for treatment. Samuel wandered the halls, waiting for news. Soon the vet gave Samuel a baby, but he could not understand who would take care of her when the mother was in serious condition. Samuel took over the responsibility. He took care of the mother of the baby all this time, and now her baby. However, things did not go as expected. Luna passed away from complications, and the little orphan cub screamed at everyone who wanted to get in touch with him. But Samuel took care of him with the same kindness he had given Luna, and the little tiger's heart gradually opened up. Newborn Blanca grew up over the years, but she was smaller than the others, and her fellow tigers treated her badly. But Blanca just believed in Samuel, and then something happened that turned Samuel's life upside down. Samuel's wife found a good job in another country and wanted to move there. Samuel considered Blanca his child, and leaving her was terrible and painful for him. And when the day of separation came, Samuel was in tears. Samuel's tears streamed down his face as he hugged his huge friend for the last time. And Samuel left for 5 years. Samuel supported his wife. However, he was not happy, and his wife finally realized the situation, retiring from her overseas job for him, and the couple returned home. When Samuel returned, he was overjoyed. He was thrilled at the prospect of seeing the animals, especially Blanca, whom he dreamed of every day. Arriving at the reserve after 5 years, Samuel was astonished. The tigers approached Samuel, but Blanca was not there. Samuel felt that his friend could not forgive him for leaving. Samuel frowned until he heard a dull thud. Blanca crept up and rushed at him. Blanca had played this game when she was little. Samuel turned around in surprise. They were together, and Samuel swore that they would never be separated again.